Yeah, what's good with y'all? Zahir. Welcome back to another Zahier reaction video. And today we're reacting to Jada Pinkett Smith continues to embarrass herself. And we're gonna get right into this video. But with Jada, man, Jada, we could have a long, in-depth, hour-long conversation about how she's moving out here, being married to Will, and we could just talk about it. And I heard the Red Table Talk got canceled on Facebook. I haven't really done the research, see if that was like official, if that's true or not. I will. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that shit got canceled. Probably for good reason, but I'm just gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna get right into this video. With all that being said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe on this video. Also, go show love to the 3 Truths and all the other channels that's in my description box. They will also be on my feature channels as well. And with all that, man, it's only 6 minutes, but with Jada, you could talk about her ass for a whole hour, maybe even 2 hours. Like, it's a long thing, but we gonna just check the video out, and any talking points that I need, you already know. I'ma just get what I gotta say out. With all that being said, we gonna get right into this video. Cue the intro.
Jada Pinkett Smith and her husband Will Smith continue to stack up L's at a pretty steady pace.
Right.
Ever since Will agreed to go on that Red Table Talk, I feel like things really just haven't been the same for the Smith family.
We also got clarity on the misconception that Will gave August permission to sleep with his wife. The only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I just wanted to feel good.
Look at the pain in his face. He not acting, yo.
Since I felt good. Bad marriage for life.
And now in the latest rendition of How Can We Screw Up Our Careers, Jada has decided to take what could have been a massive W for not only herself, but black people all around the world, and reverse Uno it into yet another massive L.
A major
it's like the
L.
Hell's Kitchen beef Wellington at this point. They're just serving it up on the nightly. Because Jada recently got this opportunity to produce a documentary drama series, and the whole concept behind this was to tell the story of different African queens.
Oh, God.
Which sounds like a pretty great concept for a show.
No.
I think it could have been really popular and supplied her and her family with some much needed positive attention and praise.
Look here, you let her touch that, you're gonna see a lot of women moving promiscuous and just how she moving in her marriage. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if the public didn't know what was going on in her marriage, we would not know nothing. There would be nothing to talk about. Back in the day, Will and Jada was looked at as the ideal couple. They was compared to like Jay-Z and Beyonce of like relationships, like they're a winning black couple. And when their business made it to the public airway, that's when things just went sideways, and now people just look at them like, wow, like after all this time, y'all was really just moving like that. But I guess it just hit a point where Jada just didn't really give a fuck no more and just wanted to just out everything. And you would just see the pain on Will Smith's face. Like, he's dealing with it blatantly. I can only speak for myself. I would have had to remove myself from that situation. Yes, we have 2 kids together and all that. We have a family, but at the end of the day, I would just have to explain to my kids the best way I can why I cannot deal with their mother anymore. There's nothing wrong with, especially being embarrassed publicly, people looking at you funny, making you, and the whole slap thing with Chris Rock, like she influenced that. Yes, Chris Rock was wrong with what he said, but at the end of the day, that does not mean you have to stand up for your wife's honor by slapping him in front of all of these rich people, especially white people. No, fuck that. All these white people, and just making a fool out of yourself. They said he can't be in the Oscars for 10 years. 10 years. And you just won an award before the slap. But for 10 years, you can't go back. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not risking my career for a woman that just feels like she gains something from bringing my name down. And at the end of the day, man, let's be real. It's Will Smith. Women are gonna flock to Will Smith. That nigga is Mr. iRobot, Mr. You know what I'm saying, Men in Black. You know, all of that. Aladdin, he was all of that. And you trying to play my man Will? He's rich as hell. Like, and he's just the embodiment of a rich, successful black man. You got that. Shorty, you won. The fact that we even still talking about you and Tupac and y'all situation back then is like, I don't know, man. It couldn't be me. That's all I'm just trying to say. I'm not trying to downplay nobody. I'm just saying it couldn't be me. That's just too crazy.
Above that, if the execution was correct, then it would make other studios more willing to take a chance on highlighting black history. But let's be real, this was Netflix and Jada Pinkett Smith, so we all knew the train wreck that would ensue. Jada herself even said during an interview about the show, "We don't often get to see or hear stories about black queens, and that was really important to me, as well for my daughter, and just for my community to be able to know those stories because there are tons of them. And there really are plenty of powerful African queens that she could have selected and shines a light on for her series. Stories that could have been uncovered that are not widely known to an American audience. But I guess that would have taken too much time and actual research for both her and Netflix, so instead they chose Cleopatra, who based on all historical documentation was Greek, not black."
When women ruled with unparalleled power, as warriors, queens, mothers of nations. And there was
Cleopatra?
nothing more iconic than Cleopatra. I would die for Egypt. What would you die for?
And the theory here is that they chose
I
Cleopatra
didn't even know that. I didn't see
than
that.
actual African queens because they thought the popularity of her name alone would make the series much more recognizable. Which really throws all of her previous logic and reasoning for the series right out the window. Like, is this about ratings or is this about historical significance?
Ratings.
Like, imagine if there was a documentary about famous black musicians and for some reason we had Darius Rucker playing Elvis. That's how absurd this concept is. And the fact that Jada and this director thought they were going to get away with this is hilariously stupid.
I would come home and I would tell her about what I was learning. You know, we're learning about the Greeks and we're learning about the Romans, and today we learned about Cleopatra. And I remember, clear as day, her saying to me, "Shirley, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black."
Like, don't get me wrong, we all understand that in these docudrama type series, the truth is definitely going to be stretched a bit, and things are going to be embellished from time to time for the sake of entertainment. But this is just crazy. When they announced the show and put out the trailer, it got bombarded with hate and ridicule. Even an Egyptologist chimed in to denounce the series, saying that it is applying our racial constructs to the ancient world, and that is anachronistic. Hell, the show's...
Look, at the end of the day, people now just trying to rewrite everything and make it more woke, but at the same time, it's not actually delivering the accurate message. At the end of the day, like that movie, The Woman King or something, I saw that movie and then I actually did the research behind it, and it wasn't accurate, and that's why it didn't sell well. That's why a lot of people didn't see it. That some people try to boost it up like, oh yeah, that was the shit, man, yeah. But in reality, it's like it wasn't historically accurate. It was just to build up a certain demographic of people in that movie, just to, like, you know what I'm saying, get a quick sale, you know, empowerment of black women, making, basically just demasculating the men in that and just uprising the women as the like, you know, the protectors, the warriors, while the men just isn't a factor at all. And historically, that is wrong. That's wrong. If y'all really go take the time out and go look at the history of the Woman King, go check it out, man. Historically, I guess there were women warriors, but at the same time, there were also men warriors. It wasn't just solely a female army. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So that's why it didn't sell. And I'm not trying to put down women. I'm not trying to put down no black women. I love my sisters. All of that. I do. But if we're going to tell a story, if we're going to make a movie, be for real about it, be accurate. That's what's going to sell more. When people like, okay, yeah, that really did happen? Oh, yeah, I'm about to go check that out. That people love authenticity. I'm going to say it again. Authenticity. Like it's authentic. It's real. It actually happened. A lot of people, 70-80% of people see movies that say based by a true story strictly because based by a true story. Oh, that really happened. When a haunted house movie comes out, oh, that really happened. Oh shit, that's crazy. That's what gets sold more. Stuff that actually happened. If you exaggerate it a little bit, alright, fuck it, it's a movie. You could exaggerate a movie a little bit, but the whole thing, the whole plot, that's crazy to me. That's just straight. People just thinking about ratings at this point. They're not even trying to tell a story for real. We just gonna say the most outlandish shit, the most outlandish story, and it's gonna sell. Like we just gonna do what we do with reality TV and have it playing and have it going. Come on, bro. We gotta do better. We gotta do better with these movies, man. A lot of movies I don't even be anticipated for. Yeah, not like that. Ever since 2020, I feel like everything is like, some shit is okay, but it's not like, it ain't hitting for real. But y'all let me know in the comment section what movies that's been out since 2020 that y'all rocking with. Just let me know in the comments.
The director even admitted that they made the character black for political reasons.
She has become an icon. I'm a god.
It just makes me think this was all meant to be more of a political statement than empowering black queens. And now even government officials from Egypt spoke up about their anger with this false depiction of their history. This has all led up to the show being one of the lowest rated of all time, and Jada racking up the out. Even Netflix has once again taken the chorizo after Egyptian lawyer Mohammed Al-Semeri filed a case with the public prosecutor to shut down the Netflix platform in Egypt following the release of Queen Cleopatra. The Egyptian lawyer has demanded that serious legal action be taken against those responsible for the making of the documentary. He blamed the Netflix management team for its participation in this crime, demanding a thorough investigation of the process, as well as the overall cancellation of Netflix's streaming service in Egypt as a consequence. The complaints submitted against Netflix stated, most of what the Netflix platform displays do not conform to Islamic and societal values and principles, especially Egyptian ones. And one more thing I will say about this story is that there is a headline going around that has even trended on Twitter that claims that Jada Pinkett blamed the failure of this show on white supremacy, when in fact there is no documented proof of her ever saying that. So I just thought I would put an end to that misinformation, because I thought she was going out like that gay director who blamed straight people for not wanting to see his movie about the journey of a gay man. Like, dude, maybe you just weren't good enough actors to play that lead.
This happens to be Bisexual Awareness Week, and no one has acknowledged it.
Lesbian History Month was in March. Nobody said a goddamn thing.
Of course, lesbians get a month and we get a week.
And when it's getting to the point where even I care more about misinformation than Jada and the woman behind this series, then that's pretty sad considering they were trying to document history. Like I said, they had this beautiful opportunity with this series and they really pissed it all away. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. Have y'all checked out Queen Cleopatra? As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy Tan Superman, and some other massive L's out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Peace out. Look, man, in my opinion, I just feel like when people of my culture feel like they took an L or feel like they took a loss, I'm not saying all black people, because all black people don't do that. All black people do not do that. But some people, some African American people will try to blame it on something. Like, they can't take accountability. Like, if your shit flop, your shit flop. Musically, movie-wise, it flopped. Just say that, okay, we didn't do the appropriate research, or we didn't actually take time to, like, make sure this was accurate. We flopped. We failed. Don't try to say, oh, it's because of white supremacy. Don't try to say it's because of this, it's because of that, this the reason. just own up to your, you know what I'm saying? Own up to your L. Own up to your L, because you can't just blame random people for your misfortune, because you couldn't get the job done. Man, there's so much stuff I want to say, but I don't want to piss off the guideline, so I'm going to just leave it at that. Alright, y'all, this is the end of that video. This was Jada Pinkett Smith continues to embarrass herself. My bad. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, Jada always saying some shit. Like, that's all I'm gonna say, man. At this point, her name rings bells, nigga. And at the end of the day, her husband just, I don't know how Will dealing with it. Like, I heard that they have an open relationship where they see other people, but me as a man, I couldn't stay married to someone that's just publicly embarrassing me every chance she get. Even with this little story, they ain't really say that much about her marriage and stuff, but still, having my wife's name out in the air like that, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I was the top tier actor, like such as Will Smith, I would just be like, damn. Like, who did I really get married to? Like, I would have been questioning my situation and my position with that individual. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they do have a family, they've been together for decades. So they've been together for a minute. So it's different, man. It's just really different. Like, you can't, I'm saying decades. I think it's only been a decade. No, decades. It's been a decade. Like, more than one. Okay. So yeah, I just would have been, I don't know. Counseling at this point, if I could do anything, but I don't know. I try not to stay in other people's business, so I'm just exit out that one. He a grown ass man. He can do whatever he want to do. She a grown woman. She do whatever she want to do. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, all I need from y'all is to leave a like, comment, subscribe on this video. Also, go show love. Please go show love to the 3 Chews and the other channels that's in my comment section. You know what I'm saying? We coming through with good content, and we're about to come through with a lot of content, a lot of videos back to back to back. So just expect that on the way. And yeah, leave a comment on down below on what y'all thought about this video, and if y'all thought it was accurate, did y'all agree with it? You just let me know. I'll interact with y'all as soon as I see the messages, man. And let me know what y'all want me to watch too. I will damn sure react to whatever y'all tell me y'all want me to watch. No problem. And yeah, with all that being said, man, I hope y'all having a good day. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had a good Memorial Day, all that. And I'm going to just catch y'all on the next one, man. Be easy, be blessed, and be protected. The world is crazy out here, so you always got to be protected, man. But with all that being said, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.